Hello and welcome to another lockdown feature where we go over our favourite videos from our time here at BikeRadar. However, this video has a twist as it will be my last ever video at BikeRadar. Yes, after 6.5 years of working on the channel, Squid and I are moving on to join the dog aerobatic circus. That was a joke, by the way. I'm moving on to a different channel. It's probably not the ones you think it will be, but it still involves bikes and some other things as well. I have absolutely loved every minute of my time working on the channel. We're a small team, there's usually only 3 of us, and we're really passionate about giving you the best content we possibly can. However, you're in very safe hands for future videos as videographers Felix Smith, Max Wilman and Robyn Furtado will still be working hard to give you the best content possible. If you want to watch any of the videos I'm about to go over, there will be links in the video description. And before we get on with the show, don't forget to like, subscribe and click that little bell icon so every time we upload a new video, you get a notification. Isn't that right, Squid? Without a doubt, my favourite video I have ever done while I've been working at BikeRadar was my Welsh coast-to-coast ride I did with my good friend Tom Ragg back in 2017. The premise was pretty simple. We were going to ride 215 miles from the top of Wales all the way down to the bottom, all off-road, and there'd be around 7,500 metres of climbing. We also planned to do a lap of around 7 or 8 trail centres on the way, so we knew it was going to be a really tough day out because we were going to try and do it in one go. You'll have to watch the video to find out what happened, but there were a few really tough moments along the way, and after 28.5 hours of riding, I've never been so glad to get off my bike. Wales is an absolutely beautiful country to ride through, so if you ever get the chance to do a coast-to-coast ride in that area, I'd highly recommend it. If you've watched any of our videos over the last 3 or 4 years, you'll probably know that a lot of the BikeRadar team absolutely love hill climbs. In 2016, I was lucky enough to spend my season riding an absolutely beautiful bike from Bristol Base custom frame manufacturers, Engineered Bikes. We did 2 videos about the bike. One, kind of what it was like to ride, what it was like to race. The other one was all about the build process, and that's the one I like the most. We had a bit more time than usual to work on this video, and it was really fun documenting the process right from the start when we conceived the frame to the end when we had a bike fully built up. It ended up weighing 5.1 kilos complete, and for an aluminium fixed gear bike, I was pretty pleased with that. I've still got the frame and I suspect it's one I won't be selling anytime soon. Riding fixed up hills may sound terrible, but if you get that gear right, it is amazing. It's kind of a beautifully simple experience. You've just got to hold onto the bars. You don't have to worry about your gear shifts, nothing else. You just have to worry about sending yourself just into total lactate oblivion. And for that reason, it is one of the favourite videos I've ever done. One thing I really love about working at BikeRadar is that our reviews are totally independent, so you can be assured our opinion is an honest one. A great example of this is a video I filmed and edited back in 2016 with my colleague Seb Stott. He set out to test 27.5 plus and 29 mountain bike wheels. He spent so many hours down at the trail centre and other places doing as many runs as possible to make the results really comprehensive. The video has now done well over 500,000 views, so hopefully it's one that lots of people found useful and it helped them make a kind of important buying decision with their mountain bike. My 4th pick centres around hill climbs again, but it's not an individual video, it's a whole series, and that was a 10-part series we did in 2018 called Hill Climb Diaries. 2018 was one of my favourite years at BikeRadar. We did some amazing trips, we did some really good races, and we managed to finish off the season with the aforementioned Hill Climb Diaries series. It followed Jack, another old BikeRadar colleague Ruben, and me throughout the season, and it culminated in the National Championships, which always take place on the last weekend in October. The hill climb season is short and only lasts around 2 months, so for those 2 months we were totally focused on all of our training and our racing and making sure that every week for 10 weeks we got a video out every Friday. It was amazing fun and hopefully a good combination of bike tech, training tech, race tech, all wrapped up into a succinct series. My My last video is a recent one which we shot at Eurobike in 2019. Eurobike is a huge cycling trade show. We go every year, and at the best of times it can be a bit boring. But every now and again there are some exclusives that every cycling publisher wants to get. When we turned up in 2019, there was already a buzz about the show because CeramicSpeed had released a mountain bike version of their Chainless Drivetrain. We had around an hour or two spare before our first appointment, so Jack, Max, Felix and I headed over to see what was going on. When we got there was a few other journalists mulling around, but Jack, the good boy that he is, managed to grab someone from the CeramicSpeed team for a short interview. It was then down to me to turn the edit around super quick, so I headed to the press room and we were able to upload the video that afternoon. It was great fun to turn around an exclusive video so quickly with such a motivated team, and made Eurobike that little bit more exciting. So there are my 5 favourite videos. Huge thanks again if you've ever watched one of these videos, and I'm especially grateful for all the comments you left, especially the ones about my bad haircut, my neck beard and my unironed shirts. So one last time, from me and from Squid, do not forget to like, subscribe and click that little bell icon so that every time we upload a new video, you get a notification. Goodbye.